Coming to you again with another PrizePicks NBA DFS video. And yesterday was, I want to say, arguably our worst day since starting PrizePicks. We lost so many picks by literally 1 point, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 3. It was yesterday killed us. So we're going to get back into it today. I'm going to try and give a much smaller slate instead of spreading resources out to everything. I'm going to try and give 3 5-pick flex plays, and you can take what you want from them. These are just the picks that I like the most for today. Take it as you will. Also, I want to start off by saying thank you once again for the support on the videos. We're getting consistent views and consistent growth on the channel, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. We're on our way to 4,200 subscribers. I think we're about 25 away. So, if you could hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, it would mean a lot, help the channel grow, and yeah. So, if you want to, it would be great. If not, completely understand, just here for the picks. But anyway, so to start off the day, I have a slate where we have just the Philly Celtic game. And a lot of people think that Robert Williams is going to slow down Embiid. I just don't know if that's going to happen. Robert Williams is a good defender, but he's only 6'9", and Embiid just... The Sixers need Embiid. I like Embiid over 13.5 in the first half. And the last time they played them, he had 41 points. Albeit, that was without Robert Williams. Robert Williams, I don't know if he's matched up against him. Jason Tatum over 7.5 rebounds. In his last 3 games against Philly, he's had over 9, I want to say. I just like Jason Tatum on rebounds. He's been getting a lot lately. Plus, it's hard for me to trust Jaylen Brown in rebounds. It could literally be the opposite of this today. Brown could get the over on rebounds. Tatum could get the over on points. But I'm going to stick with Jaylen Brown on points because against the Celtics, he's had over 25 in both games. Tatum he had one bad game, one good game. Seth Curry, I think Seth goes over mainly because in his 2 games against the Celtics this season, he has 17 points and he has 26 points. The Celtics are going to put their best defenders. I don't know if Smart's playing, but I just think they're going to put their best defenders on Tatum and Brown. I'm totally reversed. I'm sorry, guys. I think Boston will put their best defenders on like Maxey, Tobias Harris, obviously Embiid. I think Seth's gonna get plenty of run to shoot. I also have him later in my picks for fantasy points. And then I think Tyrese Maxey goes under today. I do. If Marcus Smart or Schroeder's guarding him, I think he goes under. In his 1 game against the Celtics this season, because he didn't play in the other one, he only had 6 points, I think. I think it'll be a shootout, so I don't think Tyrese is going to get the run at point guard or handling the ball as much as Curry will. Then we have our next pick. I like Harrison Barnes over 5.5 assists. He's had over 7 rebounds in 4 of his last 5 games. The only one he didn't have was against Cleveland's team where they have 3 7-foot starters in their starting 5. Harrison's big rebound games have typically been against smaller teams, and Houston fits that description well. I mean, repeat sake, Jayshawn Tate is their 4, who I think he's 6'7" maybe, and Christian Wood, he's gonna get rebounds maybe, but he also plays so much outside near the perimeter that I just think Harrison should be able to snag boards. Lonzo over 2.5 threes. This one's tricky. He only had 2 in his last game, but all he really does is shoot threes. And I think out of all the people on the Bulls, Lonzo's going to be the one that's guarded the lightest, simply because they're probably going to put Steph on him because Gary Payton's probably going to guard Levine. Wiggins is going to guard DeRozan. And so I think Lonzo might be the odd man out. In their other game this season, let's see. I think he only made 1 3 in their first game against them this season, but he shot the ball 9 times from 3. and he's been shooting better. And that was way early in the season, but he's been shooting better. So I think with the amount of times he shoots threes, I think he'll have a good run. I'm hoping Kobe White doesn't take too much from him. Mobley, 14.5. This dude's had only 3 games in his last like 20 games where he hasn't had 15 points, which also makes me nervous. But I think Keop Bates is going to be guarding him. I think. I just it's hard for me not to pick Mobley. He puts shots up every game. I think he'll get it. Kevin Porter Jr. I'm gonna go under. For the first time in I don't know how many games he got the over in that other game, but that game was close. They were competitive, and he hit 2 late threes to put him over. He was at 12 points, and he hit 2 late threes in like the final minute and a half of the game to get him to 18. And his over under was I think 12 and a half or 13. So that one was a real kick, but I don't think he gets it again. He's more of a distributor. Plus, I think Eric Gordon's going to be their main shooter tonight. I love Christian Wood over 17.5. Someone's got to score points on that team, and it's usually Christian Wood. He's had over 20 in like 9 of his last 10 games. It seems like a great pick. Then we have our fantasy score lineup. This is the last one. I like Seth Curry over 25. If I'm gonna bet Seth on the one, I gotta bet him on this one. I think he'll get assists. I think he'll get a little bit of rebounds. He might get a steal here or there, and then points. Like I think you can expect. Let's see. I think Seth will give you, just conservatively, I think he'll give you 17 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, and a steal. And that right there would be like about 30 points. So, and that's me being conservative. Then you got LaMelo. I like his under. I know I'm going to get bit in the ass one of these days, but his unders have consistently been hitting. But, eventually one of these days he's going to get another monster game. I just don't think that's going to be against Orlando. I don't. I think Miles Bridges is probably going to go off. Terry Rozier is going to go off. If you want to bet Terry Rozier, I like his threes line, but he's at an even 3, which does kind of suck. So, the Golden State Warriors without Draymond right now look a little rough, and I don't think Steph is going to put up 48 fantasy points. I just don't. I don't need to really give much explanation to this. He's either going to drop a shit ton of points or he's going to keep doing what he's doing. I think he's going to stay what he's doing without Draymond. And, Jordan Poole, I also think, goes under 27. He'll be leading the second team off the bench with Clay starting. And, Chicago's got some pretty good defenders at the 1, which is where Jordan will be playing when he's in. So I think he'll either have Lonzo or Kobe White on him whenever they're in and however they do their rotations. So I don't think Jordan's going to have a great game. He might get you 15 points, but the dude just is known for not getting assists or rebounds. So he's going to literally if he's going to pass this fantasy score, it'll be because of steals and points. And then I love Omer Yurtseven over against Atlanta. He's going to be going against a Kongwu who's only 6'10", I want to say. I think Yurtseven's going to get plenty of shots. You just got to hope that Atlanta's not hitting literally every shot. But Miami's defense is really damn good, and they beat the Hawks the other day. And so I think Yurtseven's going to go over on the fantasy score. I don't know if I like him on rebounds, but that's up to you guys. So anyway, I appreciate y'all stopping in here. Hopefully we can win today. We need a turnaround day after the horrid day we had yesterday. So make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.